Well, good morning. It's John Neal here. It's Thursday, the 12th of January 2023. I'm on another bike ride, but I'm doing something a little bit special. Let's play the intro. Well, today I'm on a slightly different route than usual, and I'm going to focus on photography. See what I did there? Oh well. And I'm going to do some abstract photography, and if you don't know quite what that means, I'll be telling you as I go along. Okay. The route I'm taking, by the way, today, this is as far as it goes as what is normal, but I'm turning left to go towards Fenny Drayton, because to go from Nuneaton, if you know the area, and to get to Atherstone and Witherley direction and up over the hills there, which is beautiful, which is where I want to test the bike out. It's a bit of a awkward because you have to go along the A5, which is a fairly treacherous and busy main road, so it's a bit of a long detour along here to the side roads north of the A5 to go to Upton, Atherstone and on to Witherley. Beautiful route, by the way, but it's about 2 miles longer than usual. But who cares? I've got an electric bike. Right, if anybody says, hey John, you cut the corner there, well of course I did. There was nothing else coming and I wanted to get across before the rest of the traffic came. So if you think I was wrong, yeah, you're right. Well, you can take the man out of the classroom, but you can't take the classroom. Anyway, let me tell you something, teach you something. Listen, abstract. Took me a long time to realise what this really means, and this is just my opinion. Somebody else might think differently, but when you look at something, like for instance this post behind me, at a distance, just looks like a telegraph pole. That's all it is. But when you get in close and abstract out, in other words, take out certain elements, because the visual elements are things like texture, line, colour, pattern. There are others. But then you close in on it and you get a different view of it, and it makes you appreciate exactly what is there. So I'm abstracting out of this big image a smaller piece of just a particular type of abstraction. In this case it was texture and colour, I think. Yeah, see what I mean? So what I'm saying is, get in close, look. nice door, ancient door on the side of Witherley Church here. Let's have a look. this is the River Anchor at Witherley, and it is pretty high. It's not my usual stopping place, it's flooded. Cheers. Well, here I am at my favourite watering spot. I say watering, yeah, you bet. Anyway, I've got a flask of coffee and 1 or 2 Christmas biscuits. I don't know what they're, fancy biscuits from somewhere. Nice though. So, fortunately, it's quite warm. I think it's about 7 degrees. I'll call it mild. So a car's just turned up and the ladies said, "Hello, is that John Neal?" I got a fan. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, she's seen all of the videos. It's heartwarming to know that. I'll say something about this because I don't have many followers. I've said before, I had a previous incarnation on YouTube as a sign writer. Oops, sorry, I'm kicking the wheel. And that had 16,000 followers, and it's still, I won't say it's growing, but it's still there. But this new channel, since I retired, has got barely 600. But it's nice, it's a little gang. I mean, if I had, and some people with big channels with lots of followers, they'll have, you know, 200-300 comments. Well, okay, you might read them all, but you can't answer them. Whereas if I get about a dozen comments, I'm more than happy to answer them, which is great. So I don't do it for the numbers. I'm doing it because I just like doing it. I like doing videos, I like taking photographs, which is part of what we're doing today. And I like cycling. And I like keeping busy. Oh yes, keep busy. Right, onward and upward, across the A5, into Manchester, and then up the hills. Let's go. Just crossing the railway line, and what a beautiful bridge. Look at the colours and the textures. This is what I'm on about. So moving on to Ansley Village, and the weather is starting to look a little bit grim. Well, the weather's turned a bit, it's gradually got more rainy. In fact, it's almost starting, but I'm going to put my cape on anyway. I've got a cape, I'm going to use it. Ay. Yes, the cape. I love it. It's worked really well. This is a Caradis cape, by the way. You don't need the hood up. You know, helmet's fine. But some of the things about it I'm going to say. traffic's quiet. The advantages are, obviously it keeps you dry, it keeps you quite warm too, but while you've got your hands like this over the handlebars, it keeps your arms dry and your hands dry, and it keeps your legs dry. Maybe not your feet, give you that, but it keeps your legs dry, which is a real boost. If you just put a jacket on, the reason I'm fond of these is when I was a kid, as a teenager, we had capes. I think they call them ponchos now as well, but they're really good for when it rains. And I've just come all the way down from Ansley and it's rained quite heavy at some points, and it's absolutely fine. So big advantage to having a cape. The disadvantages, of course, are, first of all, you can't see anything on the handlebars. You can't see what, particularly on an electric bike, you can't see what you're operating, the switches going up and down and so on. But I know where they all are, so that's fine. The other thing is I can't see through the mirror because that's covered up as well. The big disadvantage, which Estarli and their electric bike fix, is the wind. If you're cycling into the wind with what is essentially a sail, look at it all. I mean, going into the wind with that, it's a big disadvantage. Anyway, hope you enjoyed my video today. It wasn't the best of weathers to take these photographs. Took one or two. Maybe I'll carry on and do some more another day. But anyway, all went to plan. It's just before 12 o'clock now, so I can get on and do the other things I've got to do today as well. Okay, thanks for watching. Do subscribe, click like and all the rest of it, like they say, and you'll see me next time. Okay, bye bye.